Hi, my name is Angel Justin, and now we're gonna talk about two natural disasters. Landslide. How come it is disaster and where does it usually occur and during what time of year and how often? Collapses or landslides are very frequent in my country due to cyclonic seasons and climate changes that cause storm or rain. What are the main causes of damages, destructions, and death associated with this disaster? People killed annually and monetary damages incurred. Landslides are cause big alterations in the natural balance of a slab. They can occur during torrential rain or occurring after droughts. In the evaluation, record be the CPAT Atmospheric Prevention Center. More than um, 300,000 people worldwide did each year to landslide caused by rain, and about 80% of countries' economic is affected. What can be done before this disaster occurs? How can you prepare following prevent measures be implemented? National meteorological organizations and carrying out a strategic personal prevention plans. What should be done during the disaster? 1. Stay calm. 2. Be in safe places. 3. Follow prevention protocols. 4. Disconnect electronic and device. What should be done after the disaster? 1. Wait for the weather report. 2. Verify the health and integrity of the family that no one is affected. 3. Organize everything in the house back in this place. Ice storm. How common is this disaster and where does it usually occur and during what time of the year and how often? In my country, this natural disaster is no common and however is several countries around the world. For example, in Alaska and the North Pole are the regions or countries most affected by the disaster. Since worldwide they have the fewest degrees below zero, and this causes snow all year round. What are the main causes of damages, destruction, and death associated with this disaster? People killed annually and monetary damages incurred. The main cause of death was affixes. Um, 57.2%. All of these victims were the completely buried under snow. What can be done before this disaster occurs? Experts recommend stay away from this avalanche and in most cases, not living near them since at the time of the disaster they can travel kilometers causing damages in their wake. What should be done during and after the disaster? 1. Thoroughly follow the necessary prevention steps before leaving. 2. Avoid going near the mountains. 3. And keep the family safe. tornado. How come is this disaster and where does it usually occur and during what time of the year and how often? In my country, it is now very common, but they haven't seen they can because caused by both weather and land. Tornadoes has been observed on a whole continent, excluding Antarctica, because unstable conditions are more difficult to find on this continent. What are the many causes of damages, destruction, and death associated with this disaster? People calculate annually and monetary damages incurred. The most painful effect, let's be the passage of the tornado is the death is caused. On average, 60 and 80 people die a year as a result of the tornadoes, and over 1,500 are injured. Uh, the deaths are mostly caused by debris that falls and or falls in the destructive winds. What can be done before terremoto occurs? Um, Secure tall elements, for example, shelves, bookcase, or wardrobes, avoiding heavy objects that could fall due to the movement. Know the location of the gas, water, electric, food, remove obstacles from evacuation routes, locate and mark safe zone and evacuation routes. What should be done during and after terremoto? 1. Avoid leaving the house. 2. Prevent against possible attacks. 3. In this case, you are caught and the tornado, stay calm and turn in the opposite directions. 4. Take care of the family, be taking the necessary measure in the event of possible disasters. What do you learn about natural disaster? Where we learned the natural disaster worldwide are those that affect the largest economic and population of country, causing death and economic problems. We must take the necessary measure to prevent use and the people we love from losing their lives because of this natural disaster. This is my presentation about natural disaster. Thank you so much. Have a good night.